Hey team, my name is Natalie and I serve as a Northview Kids team lead at the Fishers campus. Thank you so much for taking a couple of minutes to invest in your leadership in Northview Kids. We are so appreciative of you and the way that you make every week matter at Northview. As we think about the different questions Northview Kids team members ask, one of the biggest is on the conversation of classroom management. How do I get my kids to pay attention? What do I do if a child won't get out from under a table? What if a kid is acting out? These are all great questions, and that's what we want to dive into in the next couple of minutes. To start off, let's talk discipline. If it comes to the point where a child does need discipline, please remember these rules. In Northview Kids, we never hit or spank a child, yell at a child, or belittle or shame a child. When providing discipline, we suggest giving 1 or 2 warnings and then following through with whatever it is you are warning the child about. That could be calling their parents, taking away their snack, sitting them at a different table, whatever you think is best for the situation. If a child is causing harm to others or themselves, safety must be maintained at all times. In this case, please alert a Northview Kids director or team lead immediately, as we have a zero violence policy in Northview Kids. When parents arrive, be sure to say something positive about the child before saying anything negative, and let the parent know you are looking forward to seeing the child back next week. That being said, do let the parent know the behavior that the child displayed in the room and that they had a difficult day in class. At times, you might have trouble getting the attention of the entire class or just one student. For that, here are a few practices you may find helpful. First, try to be engaging in all that you do. What do I mean by engaging? Be prepared and know the lesson in advance. Don't be reading off the paper to know what you are doing next. As soon as there is dead time, kids will fill it with what they want to do. Keep control of the classroom by engaging with the kids and knowing when it's time to move on to the next activity. Inflection is key. Kids will get excited if they see that you are excited. Ask them questions to get them engaged, even if the question isn't in your script. Find ways to relate the lesson to the kids' lives and get them invested in what you are teaching about. If you realize a lot of the class is going off course, surprise them by doing something out of the ordinary. Maybe change up the schedule and do something out of order. Maybe the memory verse is next, but instead you do the application or retell activity to get out some energy. Maybe you have everyone stand up and do 10 jumping jacks. Have a 10-second dance party or sing a short song like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Another great thing to remember is to praise good behavior. What is rewarded gets repeated. If you are praising someone for sitting still or keeping their hands to themselves, others will want to do the same. If a child is struggling to make good choices, help by giving them 2 good options. In this way, they get to feel in control while still doing what you want them to do. For example, you could say to a 4-year-old, "We can't play with the toys right now, but we can decide to listen to the story by sitting at a table or sitting on the floor. Which one do you want to do?" Or to a 3rd grader, "We can't have you playing cards right now, but you can help me lead the next activity, or you can participate in what we are doing with your friends." Another good option is to have them compete. Saying something like, "I bet I can say the memory verse faster than you," can motivate the child to do the activity. If that doesn't work, politely get to their eye level and tell them that they need to participate with the group or sit quietly without distracting others. Let them make the decision. If they continue to be disruptive or rude, start by giving warnings about contacting parents. Above all, we want the classrooms to be a safe environment where every child knows that they are loved, valued, and known. And the people who know how to do that best are you guys, our Northview Kids team members. You are Northview Kids' greatest resource. So if you have suggestions of your own, we'd love to hear them. Give us some of your best ideas in the comment section, where you will also find other resources if you want to learn more on the subject. Thanks for watching, and thanks for making Northview great.